Long kirtan to the. Okay, we'll take.
Nityalila Pavishnu Vishnu Pada Paramansa Pariviraja Kachasta Sadasi Simal Abhicharana Navinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nityalila Pavishnu Vishnu Pada Paramansa Pariviraja Kachasta Sadasi Simal Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. All the disciples of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai, and all the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Shava Acharyas around the world Ki Jai. Shanto Maharaj Ki Jai, Padmanabha Maharaj Ki Jai. Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Shava meeting in Yamuna Kunja Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. So very happy to receive Bhaktivedanta Shanto Maharaj here.
Okay.
One of the acharyas of spiritual leaders of the African continent.
Oh.
The African continent has been the greatest frontier of Srila Prabhupada for two reasons. Number one, because it's Africa, and number two, because there's a great Indian diaspora. So many people from India went to Africa, and they made it also possible that we have nice big temples now there. I just got a letter from Africa today about one temple which is open, Radha Madan Mohan temple. But our Swamiji here, he is specially from Ghana. That is his homeland, but he is preaching in the US and many other places, disciple, Shiksha, disciple of Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj also. So, since we are here celebrating Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Shava, what could be more auspicious than celebrating Krishna coming to Africa? Krishna coming to Africa. What can you share with us how this revolution took place, as much as you know?
Om Agiranam Timirindasya Gyananjaya Salakaya Chakshu Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurude Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Radhikaya Prayatmane Shri Sriman Bhaktivedanta Narayani Tinamane Shri Krishna Lila Kanteni Sudarasham Audreya Madreya Gunashchayotam Varam Varinyam Purusho Mahatam Narayanam Tamsalasya Namami Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pestaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhaktivedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Sunyavari Prastitya Desatarini Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadada Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So I first of all offer my respectful obeisances to Sripad Paramadvaiti Maharaj, who had been in the forefront of Srila Prabhupada's mission since the inception. He, after Prabhupada's, Leela in the material world ended, in fact, to the spiritual master and our acharyas, they never die. They are always there. So they've ended the Aprakrata Leela. They have entered. They've ended the Prakrata Leela. They've entered the Aprakrata Leela. So in essence, we always say disappearance.
Yes.
We never say the Acharya is dead. No, there's nothing like death. So if anybody, oh, he's dead. No, no one dies. Especially our chariots, they never leave the body. So Shila, your Guru Maharaj had done so much, especially in the southern part of America. America is one, but when we say America, normally America means United States, but that's not true. We have South America, North America,
And Central America.
Central America. The Caribbeans are all part. So he, by his very strong determination, went to all these places and did preach well, did establish. So, in essence, Krishna and Radharani, are giving him mercy. So all the mercy that you're receiving here is because he had tried to work hard so that he can also attain it. Of course, we are all material beings. We are in the material world. Sometimes, things may happen, but to the Lord, his devotees are very, dear to him. They are very dear to him. So we should all see the Guru as good as God in that sense, that, hey, he is so dear to me. My mercy is coming through him to you. So the mercy of the Lord is coming down through the Guru, the pure devotee. So it's stated, Ishwara Parama Krishna, Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Adi Govinda, Sarva Karana Karanam. So we know that Krishna is the supreme, but being the supreme, his followers, his associates, are even more dear to him in what we call Tattva Vichar. Oh, sit down. Oh, he's gone. In Tattva Vichar, yes, Krishna is Parama Krishna, is everything. But in Ras Vichar, he gives that position to his, to Radharani especially. So in Ras Vichar, the devotee may even be higher than Krishna. Do you understand that? In Ras Vichar, devotee position may even be higher. In Tattva Vichar, Krishna is everything. You understand? But in Ras Vichar, he is subordinate to Radharani. So, in the same way, when our chariots came, when Srila Prabhupada came to the West, he had to establish. At the beginning, he started with Ras Vichar. He was telling everybody about Krishna being the darling of Mother Yashoda. So what he did first, he published Krishna book, apart from the Bhagavad Gita. The first book, one of the first books Srila Prabhupada published was Krishna book. And he made everybody in all the temples to be reading Krishna book. And why? Because Prabhupada said, I am old body. I have come to the West. Krishna can take me away at any time. So to institute this, he wrote Krishna book in story form for us all. Maharaj, if I'm saying something wrong, you let me know, because you were there. So he instituted everybody reads Krishna book. So If Prabhupada is not interested with Ras Vichar, he would never have actually made us. He would just be talking about Tattva Vichar, where Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. You know, he is this, he is this. You know, Bhagavan has three aspects. We have Bhagavan in the form of Brahman, Bhagavan, Paramatma, and Bhagavan. These three aspects make the Godhead. Do you follow? What is Brahman? You know, who can tell me what Brahman is? A small explanation. Brahman. Krishna, not Param Brahman, but Brahman.
The effulgence of Krishna's Krishna is Brahman.
Krishna is Brahman. We are all Brahman. Brahman.
Brahman is a place which makes Krishna unhappy if somebody wants to enter.
Why?
Because there's no personal relationship.
Yes. Though it is him, but there's no personal relationship there. All the souls there are in what we call limbo. They don't have that, they have some knowledge, but they don't have that personal relationship for bliss. You follow me? So if you enter the Brahma Jyoti, the Brahman effulgence, you are like killing yourself. But at the same time, they are living entities all in the Brahman effulgence. They are all part and parcel of the Lord. They are the what? We have three Shaktis. We have the Swarup Shakti. And the Swarup Shakti is manifesting what? Three personalities. Krishna is in charge of what? The Samvit Shakti. Radharani is in charge of what? What's Radharani in charge of?
He doesn't know. He is a new guy.
Him.
He is.
You know? Radharani. In charge of Ladini Shakti. The Bliss Shakti. And Lord Balaram in charge of the Sandini Shakti. Sandini Shakti is all existence. It's eternal existence. So in the Brahma Jyoti, there is eternal existence. But the bliss factor is not actually, is there a little bit, because we are all part and parcel of Krishna. Every jiva is part and parcels of Krishna. So there is a minute aspect of everything that Krishna has. So there is some small level of sweetness, bliss, but it is not full. In the same way, knowledge of our existence is there also, but it is in a very minute form. But all existence, which is the Sandini Shakti, it is there. So if we understand it from that aspect, we are all, whether in the Brahma Jyoti or within the Paramatma realization, within the Bhagavan realization, all aspects are there. But for us as devotees, our mood is not even Paramatma realization. Paramatma realization is meant for who? The yogis. Now, the Brahman realization is for people who are in the Brahma realization, like people like the four Kumaras. They are Brahmavadis. They are not Mayavadis. There's two difference between Brahmavadi and Mayavadi. Two different aspects. Mayavadi, they want to merge and into become one. with, be with me. Mayavadis, they want to merge into the existence, into the Brahma Jyoti. Brahmavadis, no. They know God is a personality, only that they are within the Brahman realization. But they have the ability to go beyond Brahman realization. I'll give you an example. Then I'll come and talk about Ghana and everything. The 4 Kumaras, they went to their father. Who is the father of the 4 Kumaras? You know?
Brahma?
Lord Brahma. He said, you are the supreme. Yes.
Brahma.
Lord Brahma, the creator of the material. They went to him and said, you are the creator, you are the supreme. Lord Brahma said, no. I'm not the supreme. I will show you. And he said, the supreme is beyond this material creation. He said, how do we go to him? He said, no living person can actually enter there. But they said they will go. Why? Because in the Brahmanda realization, the 4 Kumaras are actually incarnations of Vishnu. You follow me? So they have some ability. So they traveled all the way from Brahma's planet, all the way to Vaikuntha. But because they didn't have the ability, they could not enter Vaikuntha. They met 2 gatekeepers, Jai and Vijay. So, yes, but they themselves didn't go inside Vaikuntha. At the gate, Jai and Vijay stopped them. You cannot go. And it became an altercation. Altercation means quarrel between the 2. So there, Vishnu himself, Lord Narayan, sitting on his Garuda, came to the gate. You follow me? And finally gave them blessing. We know the story of Jai and Vijay, who became what? Ravan, Kumbhakan, Hiranyakasipu and Hiranyaksha. First Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyaksha, then Ravan, Kumbhakana, and then Shishupal, Dantavakra, and then Jagamadai. So, in aspect, we have been taught gradually that the Supreme Lord is a person like you and me. We cannot be personality, and we say Supreme Lord is just nothing. Then the Supreme Lord is lacking in something. But he is not lacking. The Supreme Being, Krishna, Parama Krishna, Swayam Bhagavan, Krishna, is the head of all the Bhagavans. You follow me? So, in Ramanuja Sampradaya, or in the 4 Sampradayas, they all believe in the Supreme Lord. You follow me? All of them, but on different stages. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach us Krishna being the ultimate. You follow me? So in Krishna Leela, there is no Ashwaya. You know what Ashwaya means? What is Ashwaya, Prabhu? Opulence. Ashwaya means...
No. Opulence, Aishwarya.
Ashwarya.
Ashraya is shelter.
Oh, no, not Ashraya.
Aishwarya.
No, I'm not talking of Ashraya.
Ashraya.
Ashraya means shelter.
A shelter. Yeah.
But I'm talking about Ashwarya. What do you pronounce it?
Aishwarya.
Ashwarya.
Ashwarya.
Okay, I'm not talking of Ashraya. Ashraya means shelter.
Shelter.
Shelter. Yeah.
So, with all reverence, sorry, sometimes I may not pronounce it well. With all reverence, one cannot enter into the pastimes of the Lila of Vraj. You follow me? You can have all reverence in Vaikuntha. Even you can have some all reverence in Dwarka and Mathura. You follow me? So if you are worshipping Radha Krishna with all reverence, you may end up in Dwarka. Because we don't then know who is our Istadev. The Mahamantra, as we are chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, means the essence of all, Radha and Krishna. It's not talking about Rukmini Dwakadish. If you want to worship Rukmini Dwakadish, then when you worship Radha and Krishna in that, mood of all and reverence, then you go to Dwarka, Mathura. You will never be in Vraj. So Prabhupada's mood, being the mood of Madhurya, also wanted to spread that. It was known because the mood of the Gaudiya Sampradaya, as instituted by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, is not for Vaidhi Bhakti. You follow me? You know the difference between Vaidhi and Raganuga Bhakti. Do you? Okay. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, he didn't establish Vaidhi. He established Raganuga Bhakti. That is the aim of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, to give Radha Dasya to the devotees in the Gaudiya Sampradaya, so they can also spread it around. So within this, our Gurudev, Srila Prabhupada, he came to give this type of knowledge. But when he came, the people who were there, they didn't know anything about even Lord Vishnu, to know about Narayana, to know about Krishna. He has to preach about Krishna's position in Tattva Siddhanta. So he preached the glories of Krishna in Tattva Siddhanta. Means Krishna, Ishwara Parama Krishna. I said it from the Sakshit Ananda Vridaha. Anadi Adi Govinda Salva Karanam Karanam. When he preached this, he made everybody to Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is this. But within himself, when you are to read his poem that he wrote in the Jaraduta, Krishna Tabapunya Haberibai. He says, Krishna, I'm begging you to do me this favor. Radha will be pleased with you if you do this favor. If you help me to translate, to bring this knowledge to the rest of the world, Radha will be so pleased with you, he will give you his mercy. How come if Krishna, Srila Prabhupada is considering Krishna to be topper even than Radharani, he wouldn't have said this. So he has within him his mood, but that mood is limited. So when he came, he was teaching this all over. So he went from America to Europe. Then he came to Africa, as Maharaj was saying. Because in Africa, about 6 generations, there are many Indians in Africa. Many of them don't even know India. Maybe 6 generations, 7 maybe 300, 400 years they have been in Africa. So they don't even know anything about India. Sometimes they will come to India, and when they go back, they say, India is, when they come in the hot season, India is too hot. India, especially places like Zambia, it's on a plateau. So every year, the temperature is 80, 85. Very good, So when they come and go back, they say, why is India so hot? So they don't know. So when Guru Prabhupada was being taken by his disciples, they took Prabhupada to East Africa. And like Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. So many is the Indian population, and then South Africa. So, and then Mauritius. So when Prabhupada was brought, he was taken there. So when Prabhupada was there, he couldn't go to the West. I'm from the West Africa. So he told Brahmananda Maharaj, at that time, Brahmananda Maharaj, you go to West Africa. But there were people who were already going to West Africa and trying to make membership, like somebody like Jalaka, your godbrother Jalaka Prabhu. He was going to West Africa. So Brahmananda came to West Africa in late 70s, before Srila Prabhupada left, just before Prabhupada left. So he was in West Africa when Prabhupada was about to leave, then he went to India. But I didn't meet him the first. I met him when he came back just after Prabhupada left. So I met 2 devotees with him, Vyapi and Aniha. Aniha is English. He's living in maybe somewhere in Manchester, or So these were the people I met, and myself, part of 78. So it was myself and Brahmananda who started preaching. So from
in Africa,
especially Nigeria and Ghana, then we were preaching. Then Bhattiteta Maharaj, came. So Bhattiteta, Bhattiteta Maharaj?
Yeah, I know very well.
Okay, he came, and I went with him from Nigeria to Ghana because I'm originally from Ghana. Then we went and registered ISKCON in Ghana. Then we came back to Nigeria. Then when he left, he sent somebody very, very strong to us also. His name at that time was Ekendra, but now he's Mukunda Prabhu. When you watch, he's very, very sastric. When you watch, he's in Alachua. He's speaking and he's giving classes. He's now a guru himself.
He was Mukunda Maharaj also?
No, Mukunda, not Mukunda Maharaj.
Okay.
Mukunda Maharaj is now in Australia. Yeah, but this person I'm talking is a black body.
Okay.
Very, very sastric. So we preached from 1978, 79, and I was traveling all over, opening temples, Brahmananda later on, for some reason, Prabhu became Prabhu, and then he left. Then we were working with Bhattiteta Maharaj, and then we didn't have a guru. I was told to go to England and take initiation from, guess who?
Bhagavan.
Eh?
Bhagavan.
No, not Bhagavan, was not there.
Bhakti Maharaj is not disciple of Srila Prabhupada?
He was disciple. But at that time, he was no guru. He was just sannyas. He
Yeah.
actually took sannyas in 79.
Ah.
But in England, at that time, the guru was Jayatita. You've heard of Jayatita?
Yeah, Jayatita.
Yes. But then, so many things happened. So we preached and made many temples. And Bhattiteta Maharaj, we didn't have a guru, so he invited Kirtanananda Maharaj, who at that time everybody was calling him Bhattipad. They invited him. So my first initiation I took from Kirtanananda.
Oh.
But then when he fell, I was with Bhattiteta Maharaj. Then I didn't want. Then I came to Gurudev, when he came to the West. So we were, myself,
With Bhakti Maharaj.
yeah, Shilanarayan Maharaj. So when he came to the West, we were the first.
So he gave you first initiation, second, and sannyas 3.
Sannyas, he wanted to give me, but I was not ready.
Okay.
So he gave me the opportunity. By his mercy, I took from Bhakti Vigam Srila Bharati Goswami Maharaj.
Go to Premananda.
Go.
So this is my preaching. We did a lot of preaching. If anybody,
Practically, you were the pioneer with Brahmananda.
yeah, yes.
Only the two of you were there.
At the beginning,
Wow.
the beginning.
And how many temples opened Brahmananda himself?
We together we opened. Before I left, we opened in Nigeria alone. We opened about 8
temples.
temples. In Ghana also about the same.
You acquired the land, you built the temple.
No, we bought some houses, places,
Okay.
and some places we built, but not all.
They're still existing?
Yes,
They're all
yes.
ISKCON temples?
Yes, there are ISKCON temples in Nigeria, in Ghana. In Ghana, we have temple in Accra.
In Kenya, I think they are preaching a lot.
Yes, Kenya, they have temple. But the difference between West Africa and East Africa is that West Africa, Indians started coming late, not 3. But in East Africa and Zambia and South Africa, there were many Indians already. See, Indians do not preach. They will not go to you and preach, come to my temple. And so when I was there in Zambia and so forth, when I'm preaching to the local people, they always will ask, hey, why are you coming to preach to us? These Indians, they came. We took them as brothers and, we gave them land. We gave them everything. They built temples and everything. They don't invite us to their ceremonies, to their places. But you are now coming as African to give us, to preach to us. Why? Yeah, they were asking these questions. It's because, yes, it's why they've been with us here for so long. They are part of us now, but then they always hold, they don't tell us, they don't teach us about their religion. This is but in West Africa, the moment, Brahmananda came, we were preaching, sometimes on the road, street, 300 people would surround us, trying to buy books. Oh, yes. In the 70s, the police will have to come and say, please go. Yes. Even the police themselves are looking for books. Yes. We had so many. The police chief himself became a devotee. His name was Arjuna. And he got married to an Indian lady.
Oh.
Yeah, our god sister here, she's here. Her name is Vrindavaneshwari or something like that. Yeah, she's, after the man died, he's here in Vrindavan.
It's all Prabhupada's mercy.
Yes.
So I have a
Everything
question.
God has done.
Sometimes we hear the Houthis and the other groups that there's great inimical relationship between different African groups. Has Krishna consciousness reached those conflict situations and made some more advancement, some peace in them? How is that situation?
There are many individuals, like you are talking about the Hutus and the, yes, there are many devotees I know in America who are from Rwanda. That's where the thing happened. But let me give you some gist of actually what is happening. You know, the French and then the English and Germany and all the European countries in 1844, they divided Africa without the knowledge of Africans. So they just came, you take this place, you take. So, like this is the Africa, one table. So these are all different, you know, ethnic groups. So when they came, German took this place, Britain took this place, you know, French took this place, they took this place, Belgium took this, Congo, Portuguese took this place, Spanish, you see?
They all conquered.
Yes, and then the Africans said, what's happening? Then they started fighting them. But because you can't fight with arrow and spear, you know, they'll kill you. So they were able to conquer. So after they conquered, they took all the raw material, because at that time, Europe started industrializing. So all the gold, the raw material, everything was being taken from there. Up till today, it is
UK.
being done. UK, France, and all the development. See, in Belgium alone, took Congo, and for them to get the money from the people, they put taxes on the individual people. So if you don't pay your tax, you know what you do? They'll cut off your hand.
Oh.
Yes, next year, if you don't have it, they'll cut it. Oh, yes.
Human being आपको मानते ही नहीं थे वो मेरे कहने का मतलब human being आपको नहीं मानते थे, आदि मानव मानते थे अपने.
Money is method, and by the time they gave independence to Congo, they had killed 10 million people, apart from slavery.
So you mean to say these foreigners, they put different African groups against each
other. For instance, this is
That's
me,
clear. It's clear.
me. This is I'm from Ghana and Togo and Benin. Now this is before, this is where we were staying. So when the English came and the French came, the Germany also, the English took this place, including part of Ghana, present day Ghana. At that time we didn't have. Then the Germans, they took what is now Togo.
In East West Africa.
No, in West Africa. And Tanzania, and at that time they call it Tanganyika, in East Africa. Now, here, I'm giving the history. If you, this is
In which year Africa got liberation?
oh, 1960.
Little bit.
Just about 70 years ago.
No, the colonialists, they're still inside there.
them. They're still maintaining. Even anyway, let's finish this. I can, if you want. So during the First World War, Germany was defeated by the Allies. So Togo, they divided Togo into two countries. They gave one to French and one to the English, which became part of Ghana. And then the small one that is left, Togo is small country within Ghana and Nigeria is there. So it's been a very, people outside do not understand the conflict. So the Tutsis and they are one people. One is rearing cattle in Africa, just like we rear cattle. People who rear cattle, that's their business. They have big cattle, the horns like this. They rear. So some are farmers. So when the British went or the French went, they said, hey, you are, rearing cattle. These are farmers. So we make you leaders. But the Tutsis are a very small part of the farming community. You follow me? So now they raise the Tutsis to be the head, and then the Hutus to be down. So this has been the problem. Yeah, politics. Now, after the British and the French have left, the Hutus, they say, you are a small group, you are our brothers, you want to dominate us. No, this is where the fightings are coming from.
Another information which you may have or you may not have, in Europe they had zoos, human zoos, of South American indigenous, African indigenous, New Zealand.
Really?
Yes.
They had them like in
Bravo.
cages.
Cages.
In cages, and there were human zoos.
There was, you see, Africans, you see the women, they have big bottle, and because they are well. So in South Africa, the white, they found a woman. She had big bottles like this, and then they took her to England, and she thought they were taking her there. Then they went and put her in cage, naked, and showing people pay to come and see. So you can see
All over Europe they had these. In Germany, in Austria, that's how it shows the mentality
So
of these people.
things have gone
Terrible.
bad. See, don't.
So low.
Yes.
Humanity is nothing for those people.
And even now, up to now, if you guys read the news, you had somebody called Ibrahim Traore. He's from Burkina Faso. He is saying now, hey, France, you are taking all our money. Up till now, France takes 80% of the money. 80% of the money that is generated in these countries. And then keep it in their own bank account. And then if you want to go, you have to go and get loan out of it. So things are not correct. So if anybody...
Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Prabhupada has given us mercy. So we are here. But if you want to know these things, in India, you don't know the history. So people think, oh, it is like this, but there is so much. Just like in South Africa, America, how they are suppressed. Even in India, they suppressed a lot.
Particularly, we are guided through British books.
That's it, not the truth.
Truth.
Okay, so this is material. We shouldn't actually talk about this, but because you asked.
No, I think it was important that some of the devotees said don't even have an idea what was going on.
And even German was in control of Namibia.
But India,
If you-
one time, India will be example that क्योंकि हम एक ही सर्कल, एक छोटे से सर्कल में रहते हैं.
अभी मत बोलो बोलने
So in Namibia, which was German colony,
कॉलेज नहीं है
Namibia, Germans also did some atrocities.
Terrible.
terrible. They kill. If you go to one place in Namibia now, the whole place, everywhere is full of human bones. They've left it like that for miles. Human bones. So, see,
The Germans wanted to prove evolution. So they cut off people's head and sent them to all the universities saying, look, that was the human beings were looking before.
and our chiefs, they cut their heads off, put them in bile, and they are still in European cities, libraries. So this, is Africa. So anybody who is thinking, oh, Africans are, no, it is not true. They are very spiritual people, very spiritual. One day, if I build, I'm going to take Maharaj, and I'll take him, show him different places in Africa. That the people, they say, oh, Prabhupada said Africans don't know, but they have more knowledge. Because the Vedas, all our teachings is almost like the Vedas, but just like in South America, some of your people, just like you have some old versions of the Vedas.
Well, something, we always look for the extremes. So if we find extremes, then we make propaganda with it. Now,
Oh, yeah.
now black magic exists in South America, it exists in Africa, and it also exists in India.
A
lot of
lot.
black magic.
Tantric.
So therefore, when we get this information, we know Tamaguna, Rajaguna, Sattvaguna. So in Africa, they also have a lot of Sattvaguna and Rajaguna and Tamaguna,
Everywhere.
like everywhere else. So it's a lot of mispropaganda. But I think we finish here today. Thank you very much for coming here and giving us a taste of Africa, of the Vishwa Vaishnava Raj Sabha. And we hope when you go there, you spread that idea that we are all one big family by the plan of Mahaprabhu. Because he is giving the umbrella of love, not institutional. The umbrella of love. And anybody who chants Hare Krishna, doesn't matter what he belongs to, he is under that umbrella of love. And I hope they'll behave very lovingly.
Yeah. One time, even I thought Ghana could be the first country in the world to become Krishna conscious. Because everybody, even the president at that time, he was reading our books. Yes, he would send people to get the books. Thank you. Which one is this? Milk?
I don't know what's the ingredients.
Chocolate. White chocolate.
I don't know if there's milk product inside.
Thank you.
Are you allergic to milk?
But because of my teeth now, the moment I chew now, it enters into different places. But I'm going to eat it slowly. So thank you for inviting me. And I hope Srila Prabhupada will give us all the understanding by which we can, and then the strength by which we can stay in devotional service and help Prabhupada spread the movement. What is the name of Maharaj?
Padmanabha Maharaj.
Oh, Padmanabha. And your name? Where is the Maharaj that got initiated here? Last time I came, there was.
That was Vishwarupananda.
Where is he?
Normally.
Germany.
His visa ran out.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Maharaj, I have to go. Your name? Raghunath. Rahul. Sanatan. Yeah, why should I forget Sanatan? You are his right hand man, eh? You hope so.
So you're leaving us tomorrow?
No, I have not even washed. I want to wash my things, and I'm looking at the weather to leave the things here. It will not dry. So I'm going now. If I wash by tomorrow afternoon, it will dry.
Yeah.
Wash my things. Then I'll go to Faridabad,
Tomorrow.
maybe in the evening, or I'll go next day, take train, which is easier.
Faridabad, Mandir.
Have you been there?
Yes.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah. Very good. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Dhanyavad
Dhanyavad
pranams.
pranams. Thank you for inviting me. And I don't want to say so many of these things. These are material. But sometimes people have to understand where, maybe there's a conflict, where they are coming from.
Yeah. No. One should know the history. If you don't know the history, then you cannot find the solution either. So,
Okay.
Maharaj,
Haribo.
see you tomorrow. Dhanyavad pranams. Srila Bhaktivedanta Narayan Maharaj ki jai. Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Maharaj ki jai.